Hey, happy Venus Friday. This is September 3rd. We've got a new moon in Virgo on September 6th, a little bit after sundown. It's about 7:52 CDT time. So, after sundown, that means we got that sun and moon, new beginnings, and most misunderstood Virgo, mutable earth. And so, mutables are studying the element that they belong to. So, they're kind of apprenticing through using their minds. So Virgo studying Earth, studying how to be efficient and pragmatic. And the sun and moon together represent a new beginning for all of us, really. And it's right at the 15th degree of Virgo. So it's going to definitely challenge all of the other mutable signs of Gemini, studying the mind of the mind. Sagittarius, studying fire, the spirit of energies, hence given their interest in coaching and teaching and advising and counseling and religion and publishing, having an adventure. And then the opposite sign of, or complementary sign of Virgo is Pisces. And so that sundown energy indicates that Neptune will be at the ascendant in Pisces. So we're balancing the complement of studying the soul or the feelings of Pisces, the big picture, the compassionate, the merciful, with the more judgment and severe, or at least exacting Virgo. So this balancing point is between Neptune, which you can constantly count on Neptune to make a clear issue vague, but Neptune can represent those Garden of Eden wishes of oneness and where every need is being taken care of. So it can have an infantilism to it that you should have known that and a lack of boundaries. And so Virgo comes in and can be overly exacting and precise. So these complementary energies learn through attracting each other. So Virgo can make the boundaries or give some banks to that Neptunian river, so to speak, and then Neptune can kind of blur the energies. I mean, it's in all of this, we've got Athena in Pisces right there, that ascendant, and she was the one who jumped out of Zeus's head. So that was the clumsy way of explaining how Jupiter Zeus absorbed the matriarchal lineage of Athena, and he actually had her without any help, and so the motherless daughter. So it's about really representing or understanding those perceptions that seem to come out of nowhere. Now, aiding this nonconformity is the fact that Uranus is in exact alignment from Taurus to that Virgo new moon. So Uranus can actually be the bleed through between the Virgo Pisces complementary 180 degree six, because Taurus is supports the Earth of Virgo through being consistent, methodical, and pleasure seeking. So if Virgo gets too caught in the head or compartmentalizes between the Madonna whore or gives shame to the physical body based on some value systems that Virgo has interjected from the larger patriarchy, then Uranus and Taurus can break up that impasse, give us a different way of non-conforming with our value systems, whether that's money, whether that's body, whether that's time. But ultimately, Uranus and Taurus is telling all of us to figure out ways to consciously alter our value systems and how we spend our time and our money. And then the Piscean sextile, 60 degrees from Pisces to Taurus, both signs are definitely about ecstatic pleasure. MDMA, rolling, right? That's one aspect of it. But ultimately, both signs have an ability to surrender to pleasure, to enjoying the physical body. So Taurus reminds Pisces that it's okay to get into situations where they're not just out of their bodies, but those two fish are integrated through a value system or through a belief system that doesn't shame or suppress or repress or depress that the natural enjoyment of the cosmic gifts of love and sex and pleasure. And Taurus definitely likes to keep it simple, definitely enjoying food and the pleasures of the earth. And when there's worth, self worth, then all three of these signs, Pisces, Virgo, and Taurus, are just exemplify an impeccable integrity. And then Mercury will enter his station at the 11th degree, 12th degree of Libra on the 7th, and he's spending all this time in Libra. So what that indicates is It can be an obsession on fairness or balance between our ego, what's in my best interest, and soul, what's rooted in the collective best interest. But Mercury in Libra is definitely about taking things under advisement. And the fact that it's in a phase behind, Libra is behind Virgo, it can suggest we may have a little bit of epimetheus, which is hindsight being 2020. So if you're in confusion, which all of us when we go into low frequency energies can get so much data, so much busy energy that we forget to sit with the confusion. So if you can't get a real uh, gut brain response to something, then wait several days or get additional information. Make like the hanged man or the hanged one and just allow certain things to be in suspension or to look at them from an upside down or unique perspective. So new moon in Virgo, compartmentalize, not too much. Health issues, yes, check the psyche soma, balance between the beliefs you profess and the actual ones that you put into practice. This is Quan out. Happy new moon in Virgo.